What's up guys, this is Puerto Rican Boy, and this is part 6 of Ratchet and Clank going Commando. And now we're gonna fight our first boss in the game, well, our first story boss.
Greetings, morons. Since my employees did such a lousy job of taking care of yous, I thought I'd come and handle things myself. This is gonna hurt you.
Man, this guy is really easy. Well, you should have no trouble killing him. Wait, actually, I think I died the first time. I'm not even sure. Can't tell. And it's been a while since I recorded this, so I don't know. But pretty much all he does is shoot very easy to dodge missiles and bullets. And yeah, you know, unless you don't know the basics of dodging, well, you shouldn't have too much trouble with this fight. Okay, so I don't die. I thought I did die. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Reference. Hi, Reference. How are you doing today?
Hey, my old swing shot and grind boots.
One thing that Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Dax are one of the most notable things about those franchises is that they reference each other a lot. And I guess it's because they're both working for Sony, and in a way they were kind of competing with each other, which is why these games came out so well. I mean, you think that now, today, you know, this could be comparable to sort of like Call of Duty and Battlefield. Well, except without all the retarded fan rage. But, you know, I think it was because of that these games came out so well. They were trying to beat each other, and they did so by making these great games, you know. They wanted to make their games good. Okay, so for some reason, this is a case with my disc. Pretty much the load times, if you notice that, you know, this is taking unusually long. And if that's what you're wondering, you're right. And I think it's just my disc. You know. However, it works though, so I think this is the only time this happens. Ah yes, quick select. So now you have to edit. I edit my quick select real quick, and yeah. So this is another one of these platforming missions, and that's what Ratchet and Clank Going Commando has. Like, there's like these two kinds of missions, I like to call it. There's the combat heavy missions, in that you do some platforming, but for the most part you're just killing enemies. And then there's these missions in which they showcase a gadget or an item, and you're doing platforming challenges, and it's very weak in combat. So pretty much we're only fighting these little prairie dogs. Those are our only enemies for this level, for this mission actually. And really the platforming really just showcases the swing shot. Later on though, it does kind of mix some two gadgets. At least that's what I think. But yeah, so that's pretty cool, you know. It helps to break up the gameplay, you know, so that it doesn't feel like it's too combat heavy or too platform heavy. It gives you like this nice little mix by giving you certain levels that have certain elements of one gameplay and others. So so you'll go from fighting enemies non-stop to, you know, this nice little platforming level, which is cool because, you know, you might get to a point where you're just feeling a lot of combat fatigue, like you're just getting tired, and you just want to, and it feels good to have like a simple platforming level to just break it up and to get like a little rest, you know. Like if you compare it to a game like Call of Duty, it's just non-stop action, and then to break up some of the gameplay, they just give you more non-stop action, but except you're on a vehicle. or it's a real shooter. You know, it's just stuff like that. However, you know, Ratchet and Clank did it a lot better. Oh, I was also talking about the competition, you know. When you talk about Call of Duty and Battlefield, I thought that these games are going to do their best to be exceptional games, you know, maybe try adding something different or new, but none of them impressed me. However, when we talk about Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter, both of these games were very well and they're very memorable, and I don't think they would have made it this memorable if they weren't competing against each other.
Invention works! Huh? It's called the Therminator. It fires charged thermal pellets that can thaw an ice block or freeze a body of water. Gadgetron will pay me millions.
Hey, I don't know how long you've been frozen, but I don't think Gadgetron's operated in this galaxy for years. Everyone buys Megacorp products these days.
Hey, maybe you'd like to buy it. Hey, maybe Megacorp is hiring.
You know, nowadays though on PS3 they don't really do it that much. At least I don't think so. And I don't even know why not. You know, I guess like Naughty Dog, they kind of went astray, lost their way in a way, because you know Jak and Daxter was pretty cool, creative, and Uncharted not so much. They kind of have lost their way, whereas Insomniac, they just stuck to Ratchet and Clank just to be safe, but then they also put Resistance out there just to satisfy people who like shooters. So, you know, nowadays it's not really as awesome. They're not really. However, it's nice to play some of the classics because this was their glory days. Because they really did very well. However, nowadays it's not really as good. You know, they're both aging franchises. Granted, though, they have aged very well. Oh, do I end? Wow, the video ends already? Wow. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. This is Puerto Rican Boy, and I am out.